What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of this mini series we're doing where we're looking at the biggest upgrades from FIFA 13 to FIFA 14. So before we get stuck into it, I quickly want to say a few things. Firstly, if you guys have any more suggestions for things like this you'd like to see, I've been loving looking through all the new FIFA 14 stuff. So if you want any particular things like biggest downgrades or anything like that, stick it in the comments down below and we will get around to making that in the next few days. But one other thing before we get started, what I do want to say is if you guys want a fast and reliable coin service, they're going to be providing FIFA 13, and on release day they're going to have FIFA 14 stuff. Check out utcointraders.com. There's a link to them down in the description below. But anyway, first up we have Lucas Digne. Now this guy played for LOSC Lille in the first, pretty much I think it was the first half of the season, unless he transferred in summer. In fact, yeah, he did transfer in summer. He had a 66 rated card, pretty decent, nothing amazing, but for a silver card, not bad at all, especially that low rated. Then he got upgraded in January, as you can see there with that card, putting him up to 72 with 76 pace, 70 dribbling, 70 defending, 70 passing. Not bad for a silver left back at all. And then this year, EA have obviously recognised the fact he's now moved over to PSG. He's obviously got a bit of talent, and he's actually had a +9 upgrade from the start of FIFA last year, and that's now put him onto a gold 75 rated with 80 pace, 71 dribbling, 73 defending, and 73 passing. PSG never really has amazing fullbacks, but now with Digne and Van der Wiel, it is actually a bit of an improvement for their fullbacks when you're using them in Ultimate Team. Next up, we have Koke, or Coke, I'm not exactly sure how you say his name, but he was a centre mid for Atletico Madrid, as you can see there. His stats aren't really that impressive. He's got 68 pace, 70 dribbling, 76 passing. I guess for a really kind of like just passy creative midfielder, he might do a job, but he's had a massive upgrade this year, going up 8 to an 81. Now, had he kept those stats and stayed centre mid, he'd have been unbelievable. 75 pace, 81 dribbling, 72 shot, and 83 passing would be incredible stats for a centre mid, but sadly, he's been playing out on the right, so that pace wouldn't really be too effective for you in a right mid role. 75 pace is quite a bit of a letdown. Next up, we have Pele, I believe you pronounce it. It's not Pele, but I think it's Pele. It's really weird, but I may be wrong. I'm sure there's some Italians in the comments that will correct me, but last year he had a good year in terms of real life football, but on FIFA he was absolutely shocking. 56 pace and 80 heading meant he was clearly a target man for you to whip your crosses into and him get on the head, and he really didn't have anything special standing out with those stats. All he really had was that heading, and you'd expect really nobody to have even used this card unless they were completely desperate. However, his gold card had a massive upgrade here, going up by 8. Sadly though, he still only has 57 pace, diabolical pace. Now, incredible heading there. 87 heading means, of course, if you stick him up there and kind of just get him to sit on the edge of the box, perhaps if you whip in enough crosses, maybe eventually he'll get his head onto one of them. But 57 pace is diabolical. He can only really beat maybe Mertesacker if you're lucky. 73 shooting as well does kind of make that a tiny bit better, but I can imagine he will be close to impossible to use, and I highly doubt he will be used by anyone because they are not really the best stats for a FIFA game. Next up we have Martinez. This is a right back for Real Sociedad. Now, as you can see there, he had a 70 rated right back card with 71 pace, 71 defending. Not really a very impressive card there. You can imagine right backs, especially the Spanish ones, there's a few decent other ones on, well, not Spanish, but Liga BBVA. There's a few decent ones on offer, and he really wouldn't be one of the ones you would choose, especially, well, even if you had to use a silver team. But his upgraded one this year still probably won't be making it into that many teams. He's had a +8, which is obviously a big boost. His pace has, however, only gone up 2. That's leaving him with just 73 pace, which is quite a letdown. But to have 72 passing, 77 defending, and 75 headed, it's not all doom and gloom. But really, if you want to have a quick right back, he probably won't be the best one for you to go for. But that is the end of this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. If we could reach 400 likes, I will do another episode of this. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. Thanks again for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.